Hi guys, welcome back to Top Shot Hockey. Today we're going to do a quick little profile on Jeremy Swayman. One of my buddies is a big Bruins fan and he asked if I could do something on him, and ironically enough, he was on the cover of the Beckett magazine from December. So there's a little profile on him in here. It's got some of his cards in here. But I got a few of his cards, so I'll show you what we got. Swayman is actually, I was looking at his draft year. He was taken in the 4th round, and there was about 5 or 6 goalies taken ahead of him. Jake Oettinger from Dallas, who's probably on par so far this year with how Swayman's performed, and Oettinger's been pretty good too. Michael DiPietro that Vancouver drafted, who has only had a handful of NHL games. Ukko-Pekka Luukkonen from Buffalo. He's only had a handful of games. Matt Villalta, who the Kings drafted, when I saw that, I was like, oh man, we could have had Swayman. I was like, ugh. Like, Villalta is a decent AHL goalie and OHL goalie, but I don't see him having a future in the NHL. He's almost like, you know, an emergency backup, like definitely not starting potential like Swayman. So the Bruins kind of stole him in the 4th round, and he played 2 or 3 years in Maine, and then signed and played in Providence. But he also played a few games in the NHL last year, and he was dynamite. And then this year, he's basically taken over their #1 job. They're lucky with Tuukka Rask retiring a bit earlier because he couldn't come back from that hip surgery. They're lucky that they kind of have Swayman to step in, and he's like the future #1 now. Like, I think with Boston going into the playoffs, what's the other goalie there? Allmark doesn't have a lot of playoff experience, so, you know, playing him over Swayman, there's really no argument to say, oh, he's got more experience, because Buffalo's never made the playoffs in Allmark's career. So I think they go with Swayman. He's been really good this year. So anyways, let's get started. This is his AHL. Oops. This is his AHL Star Rookie card with the Providence Bruins. The nice thing about the Bruins farm team jerseys is the exact same color scheme as the Bruins, so he probably doesn't have to change his pads or his helmet when he gets called up to the NHL. So that's a nice one. Here's his Opeachy rookie card. And I think I've made this comment before. It looks like he's wearing a camera on his helmet to film some documentary footage or something for the team. But that's a good one. I wonder if it's got his stats from... Yeah, see, he played 10 games last year, and he went 7-3, 2 shutouts, 1.5 goals against average, and a .945 save percentage. Like, that's stellar. Like, obviously, Boston's got a really good defensive team, so they can make goalies look good, but still, you're a rookie in the NHL. Like, what is he? Probably 22, 23 at the most? He's been good. Here's the marquee rookie version of this same card. So with the marquee one, they basically just zoom into their head and then have like the retro look around it. But I actually really like these. I would love to get that whole set in the retro. I think they look so cool. And generally, the retros are around 2 times the value of the standard one. And this one right now is probably already going for 10. So this one will probably go for around 20. This one here, I've actually seen as high as 50 and 60. Like the Star Rookie cards are, the pulls on them are quite rare. So to get all the Star Rookies from the AHL set, the marquee guys are their rookie cards are already going for a pretty decent dollar. Like Cole Caulfield's one is quite high from that set as well. Here's his MVP rookie card. And I think I've mentioned in previous videos, the blue is for all the short printed cards, and all the rookies are short printed. So it's usually anything over 200. So that's a nice one. He's actually from Anchorage, Alaska, which is pretty cool. Not a lot of players from Alaska. And this is his Young Gun rookie card. This will be the most valuable one I think that's available so far. I think he's got a canvas Young Gun as well, but I haven't had the luck of pulling that one yet. And then once the premium sets start coming out, like Well, I don't think they're doing a trilogy set this year, and I don't think they're doing Ice either. But maybe some of the SPX or Synergy, Skybox, and that stuff when it comes out later in the year, he's going to have some more rookie cards. But as of now, I think this Young Gun's his best one. Then they usually are. Like the Young Guns are sort of like the gold standard of rookie cards. And then obviously each Young Gun card, there's different variants. So like the silver writing here that says Young Guns, there's gold versions, there's the clear cut version. Some of them are serial numbered. I don't know about autos on the Young Gun. I haven't seen them. The Star Rookie set, which comes out, actually I think it's just come out. I've pre-ordered some, so I'm going to do a video on that real soon once they show up. But with the Star Rookie box set, you have a chance, I think it's on average one in every case. So not the set, but a case of the sets. So I think it's 12 boxes in a case. So on average, one out of the 12, you could potentially get an autographed Star Rookie card. I saw someone's got a Jeremy Swayman autographed one on eBay already, and I think they were asking for over 200. Like his, I find with a lot of the original 16s or players that play in big markets, their cards become more valuable, and it makes sense. They're playing in a bigger market. There's more eyes on them. They get a lot of national coverage on TV and stuff, especially like in Canada. Like because I live in Canada, I find that Canadian stars on Canadian teams, their value gets driven up quite high. But yeah, any original 6 team, a lot of the rookies on those teams instantly have a lot of value. Like him and Spencer Knight are sort of the two best goalies from this sort of crop of rookies. And like Swayman's cards right now are probably a little bit more valuable than Knight's, even though Knight was drafted in the first round and he was only drafted in the 4th round. But because he's done well and he's in a big market, his cards are really doing well. So like I said, he doesn't have a lot of cards yet, so this is all I've got so far for him. But he's definitely someone that collectors should key in on, because there's not a lot of elite star rookie goalies that come around that often. Like, it's the hardest position in the NHL to develop. Most goalies don't become full-time starters till they're after 25. Like, you even look at stars from the past, like Dominic Hasek wasn't a starting goalie in the league until I think he was 27 or 28. Of course, then he went on and won like 6 Vezinas and had an amazing career. But in general, goalies take a while to develop. So young guys like him, Oettinger, Spencer Knight, when a young goalie can step in and kind of instantly make an impact on his team, you know, that's pretty unheard of. You know, even going back to Carey Price, like Carey Price made the Canadians, you know, full-time pretty early in his career, and then obviously had lots of international success with World Juniors and Olympics. So obviously Carey Price cards hold a lot of value. Even looking at current goalies, like some of the Russian guys there, Igor Shesterkin and Ilya Sorokin, who are both rookies. Well, I think Shesterkin was 2 years ago and Sorokin was last year. But they actually played professional in Russia for 4 or 5 years before they came over. It was almost kind of like how when Kaprizov came over and he was instantly good because he's been playing against men already. It was the same thing with Shesterkin and Sorokin. Like, I think they're both already 25, 26. So I think Swayman, I'm horrible at math, but like, what year is he born in? 1998. So like, he's still pretty young. I honestly think he's one of the better goalies to collect. So there you go, guys. That's my Jeremy Swayman profile. Hope you like and subscribe, and have a great day.